Bitcoin is literally right now dropping as expected and as given from the beginning of the day. I've been making it quite clear, guys, that you must be cautious of Bitcoin because losing 91.3 would probably cause a major drop. Hence why I'm quite happy, to be honest, about the drop. Hopefully, everybody that was in the free Telegram channel has actually could have avoided losing money, or obviously the better route or the better option would have been actually making money out of our post. Because as you can see right now, I don't want to waste any time, guys, because literally right now Bitcoin is dropping, is actually getting closer to the 84k level, which is not something that we are just talking about right now, because literally we've been keeping it quite real for the past, let's just say, 24 hours or 48 hours, ever since we had lost the 92k, 92.5k. I was saying, and I'm still saying, that while we are under and below 92.5k, the technical target is 84. Hence why I actually tried to short Bitcoin multiple times. And just quickly cover the idea for the short that I gave yesterday. As you can see, basically we had a little idea for a scalp short that actually was very successful. Hopefully everybody had made money, printed money with the little short we gave. Obviously right now it has stopped out, the rest of it has stopped out, because obviously it was just a scalp. But as you can see, it played out perfectly. I've shared it in the free Telegram, and I also made a little quick video on it, and I also spoke about it on the live stream. So everybody that has kept up with the content for the past, let's just say, week, should have at least made lots, or not lots, but at least a little bit of profits on the shorts. Or even if you managed somehow to avoid all the good profitable shorts, so to at least avoid longing. So hopefully, guys, I'm going to take a look at the comments. If you have a question, please drop them in the comments. I'm going to say hello. And just to quickly start with talking about Bitcoin, I don't want to waste any time, because obviously whoever is watching the live stream right now would love to know where Bitcoin is going next. Also, by the way, guys, just to quickly also mention that I think that everybody, or most of you at least, are or should be members of the free Telegram channel. Because let me pull up the new description, because obviously right now we got a new exclusive offer for weeks. If you want to check it out, guys, by the way, we've got in the description. But anyway, let me just quickly show you the free Telegram channel link, because I've mentioned from the beginning, or from morning, I kept it quite real. And also, by the way, guys, sorry for actually streaming late, but it was actually something that is good, because right now streaming right now is much better, because obviously most of you guys would love to know where we're going next. I'm going to say everything, I'm going to tell you where it's going. But just quickly, I'm not bragging here, but please, guys, if you want to keep up with me, I know that my content is quite maybe too much, but if you want to make money, then I think you should always keep up by subscribing, hitting the notification bell, although that's totally up to you. But if you want to keep up with me, then unfortunately you'll have to be actually annoyed, or be annoyed by me like literally spamming your feed, because we go live every single day, we make a video every single day. But also, most importantly, I literally been spending lots of my time sending alerts and signals, no, I wouldn't call them signals, but alerts at least, on the free Telegram channel. So I have nothing to sell you, but if you want to actually join in, because obviously right now, for example, we literally, like, I could have, or sorry, usually I go live 4 hours ago, but unfortunately I had a special event. Hence why I told you guys from the beginning, from morning, I told you guys, by the way, I'm going to probably delay the live stream. However, or just to give you guys a little bit of like nuggets of advice, I was actually totally constantly updating you guys. I did not want to leave you guys hanging. Hence why I literally gave you lots of stuff. We had a little scalp long, which actually played out well on the lower time frame. We even then, like, finally, I think that was like maybe 3 hours ago, I said it quite clearly that while we hold 91, I think I just saw Bitcoin start to break down out of 91.3. That was maybe the second candle. As you can see, when I saw this, I told you guys, by the way, if we lose 91.3, I'm going to be waiting for a drop at least to 88.7, and then this is exactly what happened. So hopefully, guys, as I said, guys, I'm not here bragging about it. I'm not saying that I predicted the move. I'm just saying that technically we had alert you guys. So hopefully you either made money from it, or you could have at least avoided longing, because obviously it's easy or quite easy to avoid longs, guys. I don't have a crystal ball. I just knew the market structure. I understood volume, understood liquidity, and understood that the drop is going to come. I've never, or maybe there could have been, or maybe there is actually news, bad news, that maybe caused the move. But trust me, guys, if you want to make money in this market, stop being distracted by lots of factors. I'm the kind of guy who doesn't look at Twitter. I literally have no idea what's going on today. I have zero clue what good or bad news are coming out or had come out today, but I can literally, by looking at the volume, have multiple ideas that are working with me and for me. Then that's only the way I like to actually trade. Hence why I'm not saying that you should not be looking at the news, but if you have something that is working for you, there's literally no reason to add multiple other factors to it. Hence why I'm keeping it quite simple, looking at the volume and saying that, by the way, guys, it's not totally up to me. This is not like me caring about your feeling or not, or even my feelings, but I'm saying it in terms of actual technical views, that technical analysis, that if we lose 92.5k, we're going to 84k. As said, guys, please do not take it as a prediction, even though it's quite right now seems to be working out quite well. It seems to, or maybe some people will be actually saying, oh, this guy knew everything, but I never knew where Bitcoin is going next. As a technical trader, or all I have to do on a daily basis, by the way, guys, all I can promise you guys is to show up every single day going live and tell you where's the technical bias, and also if we hold this, we're going to this, or if we hold this, we're going to this. So it's never that simple. I'm never going to claim me predicting, even though, like, as I said yesterday, guys, whenever, just a reminder, guys, hopefully I'm going to read the comments, because you know me, guys, whenever or once I start reading the comments, I'm going to totally focus on what I'm saying. So give me 2 minutes. Sorry, start typing out your comments. But just to quickly reiterate, guys, that yesterday when Bitcoin was at 92 or maybe 93, I forgot, but when it was like this, I said that please do not hold me to the title and thumbnail. And just because right now Bitcoin actually fell down and it's getting closer to 84, I'm not going to flip-flop or change my words and tell you right now, look at me, I had a title and a thumbnail saying 84. So hopefully, guys, you understand that I'm more proud, not of the title and thumbnail, but proud of the 1 hour and 41 minutes that I spent with you guys yesterday, and also the little quick video that we made after that. So hopefully everybody understands that I'm not bragging here. I just want you guys to actually understand the factors that led me to be prepared, at least not predicting, but be prepared. Be prepared of actually looking or watching out for this drop. So hopefully, guys, you all understood that. Now, by the way, having said that, if you're not someone who's subscribed to the channel, where Bitcoin is going next, let me tell you exactly and precisely, because yesterday and even prior to that, I've been saying that literally shorting Bitcoin has never been any easier. Holding on to winning shorts are the easiest, and avoiding longs are actually much easier than actually holding or coming up with shorts. As you can see right now, we've got the infamous short from 106.3, quite in lots of profits. As you can see, never close it. I have literally no reason to close it, never seen a reason to close it. Hence why I always read the market structure and decide to hold my winners for longer. Most of you guys, if you're not profitable traders, your issue is not in maybe your analysis, but it's actually in your risk management and trade management. You fail to hold your winners for longer, and you all actually like hold on to your losers much longer than you do for your winners. Hence why this may be the single factor that maybe can turn you profitable by switching or making that switch. Having said that, as said, guys, I'm going to reiterate, because obviously most of you or some of you guys maybe did not watch yesterday's content. Hence why I'm going to say that Bitcoin right now or the closest support, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it. If you have a short, obviously that is going to be nice, but the thing or the reality is that we do not have a close support, good support, until we hit 84. That is not me expecting it to go lower to 84, but I'm just saying that I won't be interested in looking to long unless we hit 84 to 82. That's the area where I might be actually trying to look for longs. Now that's totally different. Like, I'll never say I'm going to long 84. I'll never say I'm going to long 82.4. All I'm saying is that I'm going to maybe start to look for trades for longs once we get to this area. If we do not get to this area, I have zero interest in longs, and that's the easiest thing to be doing, just avoiding longs, to be honest, because we literally, and you literally you could have shorted randomly for the past 2 3 weeks and you could have made money, but longs are a bit more tricky because obviously you're fighting against the trend. Having said that, that doesn't mean you can't literally find longs, because obviously we could have like found little scalps on the lower time frame. But whenever I'm talking about the higher time frame, then that's totally different, because obviously I'd much rather for better support areas to be hit and then maybe look for a couple of ideas for longs and shorts. Also, just before reading the comments, I'm also quite happy about Ethereum getting closer to that 2600 target. That's actually much better in terms of I wouldn't call it prediction, but I'm totally happy about this, because that's something I was saying and I kept saying for the beginning, or ever since the beginning, or even before that, like ever since ETH had gone or had lost the 3800, I was saying, and that's the main reason or the key point here, that I never give you predictions. I'm saying that if this, then that. And ever since ETH had lost 3800, I did not say that we're going to go here and then lose this and go lower. All I was saying that if we lose 3300, my expectations would be 2600. That is not my feelings, these are not my predictions. Do not short me saying this, but these are my technical targets. Hold this as resistance, wait for this to be the target. I never predict that, but I know that this is totally sensible in terms of actually understanding the market and volume. I'll never be using patterns. I have no indicators on. All I'm looking at is actually pure volume, pure candle, and also pure order flow, understanding how many longs and shorts are being open. And the easiest thing, to be honest, guys, some of you guys call it crystal ball. All I have, guys, by the way, it's not a crystal ball. All I have is actually understanding and keeping it simple, understanding the market structure, and also trying to go against the herd. Because, like, to be honest, guys, the easiest thing to do, just look at the higher time frame, understand that maybe it's more probable that we go up or down, and then stick with that. And if you see most of the guys being bullish or bearish, then you do the flip side. Not totally, but I mean, if you think that everybody's calling for 200k, it's more likely than not it's going to go lower, because obviously whales, and I wouldn't say even whales, but the market likes to f people up. Mind my language, guys. So let me quickly read all the comments. I have 0 moderators on, it's all me, a one-man show, so please bear with me. I'm going to try and read them one by one. Muhammad Rifat, how you doing, brother? Thank you. Are we going to 84? That's the technical target. I'm going to go on a lower time frame. Next we got Renata Kazibwe. Top reviews, life man. Hello champions, how you doing all? Hope you all gained from the job. That's the main, and hopefully the main to be honest, like, thing that I'm hopeful with. It keeps on dropping though. Exactly, that is good, to be honest. Like, when if we had short, if you have a short, then you're going to be obviously enjoying the job. Hence why it's better, or not it's better to be a trader, but maybe be open to try and trade this move, because obviously sticking with spot, sticking with investing is good, but on the lower time frame you can actually alleviate a little bit of the losses or the pressure by making money with the price going lower. We got SJ, how you doing, brother? Valentina, hello. Hamid, hello. Alaikum salam. Hi Ahmed, I made it for the live. Good for you, brother. Seems like this time is working for lots of people here. Live man, good evening to you, brothers. Thank Kika, you're welcome. So short to 84k, I wouldn't say hell nah, but yes, nah, brother. Please do not, guys. Please, I know that's maybe the kind of questions I would get from beginners. That's totally fine. I'm always welcome to getting all kind of questions, but just to quickly make you guys make you understand an important like idea that maybe 99% if you guys would know, that please do not ask me, even though like I'm going to say that the closest support is 84, and right now I won't be doing anything in terms of longs until we get there. But that do not take it as me telling you to short here. Like, obviously the short should have been at the highs. Why are people like, why are most unprofitable traders, gamblers, with all the respect to the person who asked me the question, only think about shorting here? Like, where were you where the market was going up? These are the areas to short. See the ups, the fake outs to the highs, not the lows, not here, not after we literally had seen let me quickly like see the period, not literally after we had seen 3 hours of constant dropping. Like, that's where you start losing money by actually like doing literally like being like seeing a move happen and then trying to trade that. Hold on a second, brothers. uh Amoto said, I'm currently in a short with profits. Thank you. You're always welcome, brothers. By the way, I'm doing it for the love of the game. I have nothing to sell you, but it honestly makes my day whenever someone is able to make money or profit off the stuff that we've been giving out and putting out every single day. And we've got SJ saying 70k is the target. We'll see. 70k then up to 88. Some of you guys would like to give like too far away of targets. Me personally, I'd like to keep it simple by saying I have no idea, guys. We never know. I'm quite blown away by people that are like telling me that, for example, without mentioning name, with all the respect, it's going to 70k and 75k and it's going then to 88. Like, it's like, who has much, like, who has this much knowledge? It's not about knowledge, to be honest. These are pure speculation. Whenever you say it's going to this and then it's going to go higher from that. I never understood that. Why is 84 such a good support or good support? Just to keep it quite simple and maybe not talk about lots of stuff, but first of all, I said that the main reason for me talking about the job and not predicting, but at least being cautious and prepared for the job, as I've said from 2 days ago, this one being an obvious one with the thumbnail and title. But by the way, guys, I've said that like even 2 days ago on this video, so if you had watched them, you would have known. Also, we always make sure to give you the little update on every single day, except today, because obviously I barely made it for the live. So please, guys, bear with me and do not be sad or mad at me if you're not making a little quick video, because I'm literally filming right now at 9:20 p.m. Dubai time. So anyways, so the whole premise for me, not predicting but understanding that we can literally go from 92 to 84, is by looking at the volume and understanding that the candles literally have inefficiency in them. I literally explained the idea and I'm going to say it again, that even though whenever I'm going to explain it, it sounds too boring and basic, I'm probably like maybe dumb, but trust me, guys, and hopefully today and the day or yesterday was an actual proof for this idea working out. I said it for ETH and it actually happened. I told you guys that we had seen a quick bump and inefficiency in price. Like, we literally have proof that the market hates trading in between 2600 and 3400, let's call it. So we had proof of this going quickly up, and also previously we had multiple times where it went up and down from in between these areas. And just to keep it quite simple and boring, this is one, or that was the main reason for me not predicting, but at least being like cautious and knowing and being like waiting and patiently waiting for not long on ETH, because I understand that it's probably going to go to 2600. And also similarly to Bitcoin, I literally said that I'm going to be waiting for this. See how easy of a pump we had. That was November 2024. Also, then that was an easy dump, an easy pump, an easy dump. So literally happened like 5 times. I have proof that the price, for some reason, markets always not as they call it, like markets do not repeat but rhyme, but we literally have like seen inefficiency in price. So whenever you see a quick pump, trust me, guys, I've been doing it for a while now. Take my words here. If you do not want to take my words, at least like see what happened here and use it as like obvious proof that this concept is working. Like, trust me, this works better than a triangle pattern for the ones here that like to trade patterns. Anyways, so why is 84 such a good support? The main reason is here that we've got an NPOC, a naked point of control. Most of you guys would not know what that is, but just to quickly summarize that, it's basically a point of control, which is a good or high volume area for a whole past month that was never touched after closing the monthly candle. So I know that sounds complicated, but just understand that it's good support. Secondly, we also have the monthly close to open. As you can see, if I go to the monthly candle, see how this area, which is 82.5, was the area where we closed March and then opened April, and then we literally pumped and never touched that area. Usually that acts as support. So we got 2 levels. And also just in general, that disregarding even these areas, like disregarding the NPOC and the monthly, 84 to 82 is the area where we started to see little bit of accumulation and volume. Whenever we see this, you have to understand that I'm using the volume profile tool, the most powerful, easiest, and not indicator tool, anti-indicator. Actually, guys, this shows you that I do not need an indicator. I just need to read the markets, and basically by reading that, I see that most of the volume has been accumulated in between 85 to, let's just say, 82. So, and I understand that I have multiple reasons for that. So I had seen a little bit of accumulation and then an inefficiency. Bitcoin right now is going to go lower, fill the inefficiency, and also hit NPOC and monthly. So I can never say for certain, obviously, that we will go up from here, but I will start my search for a long once we go to 84 or maybe 82. It's hard to tell you where exactly. Please do not tell me, oh, should I now right now set a limit order at 84? No, guys, please do not put limit orders for the sake of God for trading. Limit orders maybe are for investing, but when it comes to actually trading, you have to make the decision for yourself. I can never tell you how would the next long look like. Like maybe let's just say maybe you get an immediate loss of price under 84, and then I wait for the NPOC, or maybe we literally go closer to in the MP 84, go lower, never hit the monthly, and then reclaim the NPOC. I look for something, but I cannot tell you for certain if I'm going to long here. But the search is going to be here. Obviously, if we lose 84, I'm going to be waiting for much lower, just to not spread FUD over here. But if we lose 84, 82, then obviously the closest good support would be way lower to 69, even though I've got a little bit of lines at 79 to 76. Most likely that if we lose 82, I'm going to be cautious of a drop to 69. However, please do not take me mentioning this as me expecting this. I never expect stuff, guys. I'm just saying that if this is lost, please keep in mind that maybe we can go to 69. But for the time being, just do not be overly fearful. Do not focus on shorting now. For the love of God, do not ask me about shorting now. Shorting, like, why would you short when the candles are red or were red for the past 3-4 hours? Like, shorting is at the tops, guys. Do not be fearful and try to sell here. Like, you literally could have shorted multiple times today and yesterday. Why do it now? If you literally, let me just quickly reiterate, guys. If you short breakdowns and you long breakouts, you're most likely than not could be working for you. But personally, I'd see that this is the easiest way of losing money. Give me a second here, brothers. I think I see multiple people in the chat right now commenting. Hold on a second. We see hold on a second. Get 84k, lots of price action. That's like that's the gist of it. Valentina already joined. Thank you, brothers, for joining, and sisters also. 84k confirmed. Nothing is confirmed ever, guys. This is why I'm like, oh, like it's hard to benefit for me saying that right now at 86. By the way, guys, for the viewers who are new to the channel, if you've never watched any single piece of content of mine and you're just showing up right now, the video got suggested for you and you're watching Bitcoin hit 86, you cannot expect me, even as a profitable trader, someone who's been doing it for years now, you cannot expect me to tell you if it's going up or down. It's never that simple, guys. By the way, if you're a beginner trader, if you think that becoming a successful analyst equals you knowing every single price action, then unfortunately that's the job of God, because obviously no one knows where Bitcoin or any asset of that sort is going next. Hence why all I can say at 86k at the at the current time, that at this area I'm never going to close a short or open a long. Now from this area we can either go to 84, which is going to be nice, goes well with the plan, or we can literally pump. So if we pump from here, I had no longs that were open. I'm not expecting this to happen, but I'm just saying that, by the way, guys, I'll never tell you that this is not going to happen. It could happen. It may happen. I don't know, guys. If you think that analysts know where the price is going next, that's totally a misconception. Even my own friends think that. They ask me if Bitcoin is going to an all-time high or not, and I tell them, guys, I have no idea. I just wait for a fake out and short and long, guys. So hopefully you've understood that. I'm saying, I'm going to try to stay here, guys, for as long as possible with you. We've got Zlati in the chat. Thank you, brother, for showing up. We got him here at night, or at least night for me, maybe night for most of you guys here. Thank you for profit, buddy. 3rd times within a day. I'm not used to having profit. I feel guilty. Bro. Enjoy it, brother, and hopefully it lasts for longer. D said he doesn't answer about 84k. By the way, guys, as I said, I try to keep the first 10 minutes of me quickly giving you the quick update, and then we go with the flow of reading comments and enjoying our night, guys. So please bear with me if you think that I'm not reading the comments. Trust me, I am. I just need a little bit of time at the beginning of every single live. We got Liang coming late. Oh, better late than never, brother. Thank you for showing up. CJ, Rohan, Valentina, love your chart. And Alice, thank you so much. We got Andres. Good morning, my dude. Good morning to you too, brother. I'm quite enjoying the fact that I've got brothers and sisters. Sammy, good mornings. I've got it's 9:30 p.m. right now in Dubai time, so it's totally, to be honest, nice how social media actually connects multiple areas of the world all together. We've got multiple people here. Let me see if we got people saying hi, hello, or even asking a question. We got Andrew said, I sold too early though, it was gonna bounce. Let's just see. This ship is going down. I'll wait and see, brothers. Trusted your prediction, took a bigger leverage, and almost doubled the investment. That's why we love your live shows, regular updates, and adaptive strategy. Thank you, life man. Thank you for actually being appreciative and also making money out of it. Just a quick tip for you guys, or especially you, or everybody who has made or had made money from the content I had given to you guys. First of all, congrats. It's all you, by the way, guys. I'll never claim that I'm the main reason or even the second reason for you making money. It's all you. You took the risk so you can actually bear the rewards. And maybe I forgot the exact vocab, but go with me, guys. But anyways, the most important thing right now, if you had made money from anything that I put out, just make sure that you lock in profits. Stay calm, cool, and collected. Do not overly be, to be honest, like, do not be overly hyped. Do not like believe that you're the best trader here. Now, I'm not bringing you down. I just want to bring you down to reality, because I'm scared for people that may watch a couple of videos of mine, get some good profits in, and then literally start gambling by saying, oh, this guy gets it all right, I'm going to go all in every single prediction that he gives. Because you have to understand, guys, that with the risk management being done well, obviously you're going not to be doubling your account every time I say something, but at least if we go or get something wrong, which we will definitely do, especially yesterday or maybe the day before yesterday, I literally took a hit. I think that was yesterday, maybe. I literally took a I got stopped out in a trade. I lose money, guys. I said that was the intro of both of my live stream and my videos yesterday, I think. So I'm a human, guys. So please do not think that I know the future. All I'm saying is that I have predictions. Put some good money on them. I'm going to share the setups every single day, guys. The consistency is not something that you have to worry about. As long as I'm like 20% healthy, I'm going to show up every single day, hopefully. Hamid said, I got 82k. 82k is a good level. It's a zone of interest, to be honest. Not exactly 84. It's not exactly 82. Trading is not magic, or it's not math exactly, guys. I cannot tell you it's precisely. Like, I've got the NPS here right now sitting at 84.8, or sorry, 472.6, but that's obviously not as an exact area. It's not an exact line. It's mainly a zone of interest. We've got Amoto, thank you, brothers. We got CJ. By the time he answers, we'll already be at 84k. Hopefully I've got to the questions, brothers. Maybe it's lagging a bit, or maybe okay. And I just found out that I got a heck ton of comments right now, so hopefully, guys, I'm going to go one by one with them. I was thinking that I speak quite fast, but obviously with the nice and huge amount of comments we've been getting, it's quite hard to actually get to them, all of them. I'm enjoying that, but hopefully, guys, you understand or bear with me and know that I'm trying to get to them one by one without skipping a single comment or question. We got Clever Crab, BRT, how you doing, brothers? Brother Hamid, simplicity is key, lower highs dumping, got into 8th short. See, hello, can you explain how to set up fixed range volume profile? If you mean how to like change the settings, then obviously I'm going to show it to you quickly, because if you like take it from anywhere and then just open the settings tab, just quickly, I think the only thing that you'd have to change from the default setting is this one, move it to 500. The rest is just the regular lines, I think, that come with the trading view. If you mean how to exactly use them or put them, that's obviously would take me hours of explaining multiple ways and concepts. Or I can say is like give you the meaning of it and the settings. But unfortunately, it's going to take me a while, like maybe 4 or 5 hours to explain all the concepts that I use the volume profile tool in, because obviously the volume tool is not an indicator, it's not a magical line. All it says, guys, that it gives you the volume of a certain area that you choose to ask or choose to actually inspect. So even though like it's easy to use, but sorry, it's simple to put on, but it's hard to use. So I know that's like you think that it's a magical indicator, guys, but it's not a magical indicator. Unfortunately, you'd have to actually be accustomed of trying multiple ideas and actually maybe watching me, because I'm going to use it in different ways, multiple different ways, every single day or every single week, guys. We got Rohan in the chat. Yes, yes, making some profits. Always good to know, good to see. Dennis said, damn, I closed my short at 88k. I made good profits. Thanks, brother. No worries, bro. And always, but like always, do not be sad or mad at you closing a trade in profits. Obviously, profits are better than losses. So kudos for you, brother. Werewolves, how are you doing, bro? Let's go. I will forever treat you your scalps as scalps. Totally my mistake. Held it all the way through. It's now in big profits. Good for you, brother. But just to quickly maybe use this as an opportunity to maybe tell you like what you went wrong here, because obviously I think that you were talking about this, because obviously yesterday, guys, we had taken a wonderful, one of the most amazing trades, one of the most, I wouldn't say amazing in terms of return, because obviously I've had better return, like a return on profits in on like different trades, but for this one specifically, this trade was the one of my most precise analytical technical entries, because we literally gave this as a short, and obviously you can see how we the price went down from 92.2 all the way lower to 88.5. Obviously this is just a scalp. If you did not make money from it going from 92 to 84 or 88, and then it reversed on you, then you'll have to understand that please always take profits. At least you could have taken profits at 89, which is the obvious area to take profits from, but just to quickly use it as an opportunity, maybe give you a little bit of advice, brother, and everybody who's watching here, brothers and sisters, that please, if we take a trade, you have to understand that if it goes lower, move first, start by moving the stop loss at entry. Secondarily, find a reasonable area, and that like by reasonable I mean it differs from an example to another, but find a reasonable area to lock in profit one, and then keep the rest running for a long term, maybe good like far away targets. So had you actually held or did what as I did from yesterday, you could have entered, let's just say at 91.6. Put the stop loss. Let me quickly remove the brushes. Put the stop loss at the above the wick that we had, and then targeted this as take profit one. Once it had went down below 90.8, move the stop loss to break even. Once it had went down to 89, move, or sorry, take profit one, which is maybe 50%, and then you let the rest run. Hence why if you did what I did, I actually came out with 50% profit, because obviously the rest went all the way back above to my entry, which is my stop loss, not losing on the 50%. I mean, I did not lose money on the second half, but on the first half I already made money by taking 50% off at 89. So see how you have to understand that, guys, because I also, by the way, brother, I think I've read your comments, because you told me that you entered at 90 something, 90.5. So like the target, sorry guys, you said in your comments, correct me if I'm wrong, you said that you entered late by entering instead of entering at, hold on a second, brothers. I'm talking about the short that we supposedly took all together yesterday. Obviously, many of you guys would have maybe not like missed on it, but either way, just to quickly like give you a negative advice, guys, that the technical entry, not the technical entry, the only and only, it's not a matter of an early entry or good entry or a late entry. The only entry that I was talking about is actually waiting for the fake out and then entering here. So if you entered at 91.7, 91.6, 91.543, then I would tell you, all right, that's fine. But in the case of our brother here, without mentioning names, totally all the best for you, brother, for actually putting yourself out there. But just to use you as an example, if you'd excuse me, that I think your comments, you said that you entered quote unquote late by entering at 90.5, I think. That's not this is not a late entry, by the way, guys. This is a wrong entry. You literally entered your own short, because like, guys, I can't give you a setup that requires you actually enter at 91.7, 91.5 at least, or at most, and then you come and enter at 90.5 after you had seen the price literally go from this to this. So hopefully, guys, you stop gambling and you actually start doing actual trading, guys. Please, if you miss out on a trade, if you literally did not have sorry, brother, I'm not using you. I'm not talking about you explicitly, but if you didn't have the courage, now I'm not talking about you again, I'm just using it as an example, brother. If someone did not have the courage to get in with the viable entry, then obviously once you had seen it go all the way down, now you just feel the right time to enter because it went down. So, oh, I should get in because I missed out on it. That's totally wrong. This is gambling. Or even, okay, I'm happy that I'm using you as an example when you had actually held all the way up, which is actually still wrong, still gambling. You held, like, you entered late and then you held on to it, obviously not setting a stop loss, and then you're now quite lucky to have made money by holding on to it. But please, brother, I'm just using you as an example because you made money. Stop doing that. For all the, not even the long run, for the next 2 3 4 trades, you're going to blow your whole accounts because this is not trading, this is gambling. But quickly, guys, thank you, or sorry, thank you for putting yourself out there, and hopefully you've understood that I'm not using it as an example because I'm just using it as an example to what not to do. So hopefully you would be actually making more money, better money, and not better money, but get better entries to get higher amount of money. Either way, hopefully you've understood that. With all due respect, brother, I literally mean it in the nicest way. We got Boris in the house. How you doing, brother? Hamid, Ernesto, thank you, brother. You're welcome, always welcome. No, do the live early like yesterday. Yes, I wanted to, brothers. But as I said, guys, sorry, on my free Telegram channel, I told you guys that today is going to be a bit late because I had something going on in an event that was going on. So even with that fact, even if my regular live streaming like timing is like from 4 p.m. to maybe 4:30 p.m. every single day, guys, by the way, which is 7 a.m. Eastern time every single day. And I'm lying by saying every single day. It's only Monday to Friday. So Saturdays and Sundays, I do not go live here. But from Monday to Friday, every single day, 7 a.m. Eastern time, which is 4 p.m. Dubai time, you'll see my good face every single time on the screen, hopefully. And but unfortunately for today, guys, I told you that I'm going to actually be a bit late on the live stream, but at least I'm making it up by actually going live, but at 9:40 p.m. right now in Dubai. So thank you, brothers. I got, hopefully, Frugal said, great call on Telegram channel. Thank you, brother, for actually being or noticing this stuff. I'm shorting Bitcoin following you. Maybe that's tricky, guys. Are you saying that you're shorting right now because you're following me, or you followed me, hence why you have a short? If you mean that you are shorting right now, please do not follow me. I never said to short here, guys. I'm just happy about me talking about shorting here. I'll never short here, guys. Please be cautious of misunderstanding the stuff that I say. I'll never tell you to short the lows, even if it's going lower. How do you not lock in profits too early? It's one of my bigger problems, like you anticipated. Haha. Trust me, it's like whatever I'm going to tell you, brother, whatever I'm going to say here, whatever kind of advice I'm going to give to you, you'll only be able to maybe climb the hill once you do it by yourself. Trust me, it's totally psychological, because obviously if I let you write down your mistake and the better like the good way of doing trading, obviously you'll be able to tell me it. So most humans do not struggle in telling or saying what would be the perfect scenario. It's rather them actually doing it by themselves. This is why exactly, or this is why, by the way, guys, that most like traders or people who would love to actually become traders make money demo trading, and whenever they flip to actual live trading, they lose money, because the psychological element is the main reason. Trust me, like no matter what kind of trading you do, like what patterns, volume, liquidity, SMC, ICT, whatever you want to use, Fibonacci, elite waves, whatever, if you do not actually be able to manage your psychology, and it's easier said than done, to be honest, but whenever, like, if you do not manage to do that, no matter what kind of trading you're doing, no matter what kind of charting you're doing, you won't be able to make it, unfortunately, in the market, because it's mainly psychology. And it's easy to have a strategy and rules, but you sticking with the rules are the hardest part. Like, obviously, if I sit down with every single one of you guys and make you write down rules, you'll be able to do that. But obviously, nobody is going to like beat you with a stick if you do not follow the rules. So you won't be following it every single time, but at least you can minimize and systemize the trading so you can maybe like limit the amount of errors you do, because even myself as a profitable trader, I still get like stuck or sucked into the common mistakes that maybe lots of you are doing. But the way or the time I became profitable is the time that I was actually learning from my mistakes and actually like maybe systemizing the trading for the most part, so I can maybe remove as much of the human element, because obviously you'll never be able to totally remove it unless you find a bot that maybe trades by itself. But if you're still doing it manually, as I do recommend by the way guys, then obviously you'll never be able to totally put yourself or remove yourself from trading. So at least you can systemize the trading, so you can have you can be away from taking multiple decisions every single time, every single trade. We got Boris said, now wait for 3 candles, 15 minutes with confirmation to the upside. Hopefully, guys. Sorry for, by the way, I'm trying to read the comments, but sometimes the comments are stated in a way that maybe would sound like I'm saying them, so I need to be careful. Valentina said, your channel is my new favorite crypto channel. Thank you, Valentina. Thank you for kind words. I'm totally, to be honest, guys, I'm totally happy about the reception I've been getting for the past 2-3 months, specifically and most precisely, and more importantly, for the past 2 weeks, ever since we had started doing the collab with Carl, and also ever since we had went live. Now we're going to go, or we're entering our 4th week of going live every single week. Not because I'm not happy because I've never received it, but I'm happy because I was able to do it again. By the way, guys, for some people that do not know, I've been making content for the past 3-4 years. I'm literally close to hitting 1,000 videos on my Arabic channel, so I'm not new to making content. Even though my sub numbers are not that high, I'm telling you guys that the type of content that I do are not, or would not attract lots of viewers. So I've never cared about the numbers. I've been literally going live every single day for the past 3 years on my Arabic channel. So what makes me happy is not it's not building a new channel, quote unquote, but it's actually having or getting the reception being replicated in both languages. Because like, I'm not here tooting my own horn, but I'm quite happy, and maybe some of the Arab guys, my Arab audience will be actually watching us right now, would be like, they are totally respectful, too nice, to be honest. And also I don't know how to say it, but to be honest, like, they totally like respect me in a way that I'm actually happy that I'm getting the same, if not, I wouldn't say better, but the same reception in a new language, in a new community. So I'm quite happy about the new community that we've been building. We just hit, or we have exceeded 102 videos on the channel. So thank you guys for showing up, or showing me the same kind of love that I was getting on my Arabic channel. Hence why, or I'm still getting on my Arabic channel. Hence why that's making my crossover and my new consistency and a new channel much easier whenever I feel welcomed. Weirful said, I tend to get fearful whenever price moves against my long and short. Hold on, brother, give me a second. All right, so the easiest thing to do, brother, is that if you feel fearful, that could mean 2 things. Firstly, that you're entering with too much to lose. So it's the easiest thing to do is just please lower down the amount that you are entering with and you're risking. If that's something that you're not dealing with, you're not like, maybe that's not your issue, then obviously maybe stick with a stop loss. With you saying, or brother, that you had said that you entered at 90.5, and like, even though you entered quote unquote late, which is wrong, then you held on to it all the way lower, never took profits, by the way, held on to it in maybe getting closer to liquidation, and then still stick on to it until you made money. So it shows me that you're not taking profits, or you do not even have a stop loss. So the easiest thing to do is have a stop loss. You should have a stop loss, guys. Please do not enter any single trade that I give without a stop loss, or enter your own trades setups without a stop loss. And secondarily, please stop with the gambling mindset. Like, please lower down the amount of money you're using to enter a trade. I know you want to flip your $100, you're only $100 into 100k, but trust me, that is not realistic. It's hard to do that. Maybe go to the casino, you'll be able to do that. But in trading, in actual real life trading, I'm quite or maybe I'll sadly tell you that it's not reasonable to think that you can literally and immediately 100x your money by going all in every single setup that I give, guys. Please stop with the gambling mindset. I have nothing to sell you here, but at least do not lose all your money, because that would sadden me, to be honest. Let me quickly take a sip of water for the first time in 48 minutes. Lifeman said maybe it's because of the different time or your channel growth, but we have so many new people here on live. Makes me happy for the community. Thank you, brother. Yeah, to be honest, it's the channel growth. It's been growing tremendously for the past week or two. So thanks for everyone that was stuck or had stuck with me for the beginning and right now with the blow up of the channel, or the relative blow up. I wouldn't call 3K a blow up, but it's totally nice that we're seeing that my English channel is quite quickly catching up to the Arabic one. Let's just see who gets to, or which one gets to 10K first. Is it the Arabic one or the English one? Obviously the English is what, like 7K away, less than 7K away. The Arabic one is at around like 1K, close to 1K to the 10K mark. But obviously with the growth or the rate of the English channel, the rate of growth of the English channel, then obviously I think mathematically the English channel has a higher likelihood of reaching 10K before that. But let's just see. I'm enjoying both, to be honest. Werewolf said also, what tool do you use to check the buy sell order volume? It's called ExoChart, EXO charts, guys. I'm still like, I'll promise you to set up my new Mac very soon, and then I'll be able to move my my program from the laptop over on the monitor so I can share it with you. But for the time being, if you want to check, just go to ExoChart, EXO charts. It's a paid app. I have it's not mine. I have no affiliate code to it, but just look it up, and then if you want to buy it, be my guest. But it's much to be honest, it's much better to wait for me to actually show it to you, maybe give you a better idea of what I use it for, and then make the decision to buy it or not, because it's like $50 a month, and it's obviously not that cheap. So maybe you should wait before making the decision to buy. Frugal said, I have the crystal ball. Boris said, nobody knows where it will go. The market is driven by buyers and sellers. Exactly. Clever said, how to read the market. That is a very loaded question that I cannot tell you exactly how exactly I read the market. I do not read the market. If you mean like I know where it's going, I've never been able to read the market. No one can read the market. Anyone that claims that they can read the market is obviously lying, unless they mean that they can analyze the market, because like obviously reading can mean two things. Either you're analyzing the market, or reading it in a way that you're saying that I predict the market. So it can be a synonym for both predicting and analyzing, and depending on the context, then one could be truthful, one could be lying. Can you explain how to calculate stop loss for each entry of long or short? If you wanna know that, it's much better, to be honest, to go on our, sorry, maybe yesterday's live or the one before. Like go on the past two live stream recordings and just quickly watch them and look which one I was talking about how to calculate the stop loss, because I literally spent maybe 20 minutes explaining that, and it's much easier to maybe point you at a previous live stream. So I'm pretty sure it's yesterday, but if I'm mistaken, maybe one of the brothers or sisters can tell us, because I'm not sure. It's one of these two, like one of these two last two. I literally gave you an exact breakdown of how better to calculate the stop loss. We've got, hold on a second, we got Wayne in the chat. How you doing, brother? Hopefully it's not right now. I think it's maybe, what time is it right now in Eastern time? Maybe 12 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. So thankfully you made it at 12 p.m. Wayne said Ahmed moves the market again. The crystal ball is real. I'll say it so you don't have to now. Smash the likes button. Show your gratitude. Thank you, brother. You always make me quite happy about your actually appearance every single day. We got Boris said, oh sorry, Boris is referring to someone else. I'm quite enjoying the fact that some of you guys are actually communicating in between each other's in the comment. Werewolf said, what do you mean in terms of inefficiency in price? In terms that the market, by that I mean it's quite of a hard concept to quickly answer, but it just means that we had went up too quickly to not fill multiple orders in our way up. Usually that causes the price to go lower and fill the orders that were like stuck here and the market did not offer them. So sometimes you have the price pump, skipping orders, and then that would cause the price to go back to it. So that's called inefficiency. It's better to look it up because obviously it's much deeper than that. But I'm just giving you the what's called the easiest summarized answer. Clever said bullish fair value gap at 83k daily chart. To be honest, I do not really trade fair value gaps, but it's better than patterns, to be honest. So he's talking about 83. So I'm not sure which one it is, but maybe this one. Hold on a second. I think maybe this one. I'm not sure. I'm not the fair value gap kind of person here, but maybe it's this one. But that's maybe what we're stuck in. So 83k. So maybe this one. That's too close, to be honest. So not the best to be. I do not like to trade fair value gaps. Who is actually trading now? Do you see Bitcoin above 100k in the near future? To be honest, I cannot say, to be honest. Like I do not like to predict stuff. For the time being, it's hard to say. If we claim some stuff, I might say it clearly or in a better, clearer way, like in the near future. But for the time being, nothing technical would show me a possible like move to 100k. Hence why I would love or I would be forced to say no, even though I'm not saying or I'm not ruling out going to 100k. I'm merely saying that right now I hate to answer with no technical reasons. So just because I lack or I do not have any technical reasons that would point towards Bitcoin going to 100k, I'd have to say no. But as I said, guys, that doesn't mean that we'll never go to 100k. That just means that I cannot tell you if we're going there or not. By the way, guys, if you want to excuse me after 54 minutes of talking, maybe, guys, sorry, if you do not mind, guys, that I'd love to actually share with you the new exclusive offer we've got thanks to Weeks. They've been totally nice to us by giving us a new, I think, exclusive offer. If you want to click on it, be my guest. It's no KYC, good for trading. I'm also using it by myself. If you want to trade or also support the channel, by the way, guys, because I want to be totally truthful by saying that yes, this is an affiliate link. So if you click on it, it would tell you what kind of stuff we got right now. As you can see, if you manage to deposit 100 USDT, do not mind this because obviously I'm logged in. But if you click on the link without being logged in, you'll see that you'll get two things by the new exclusive offer. Firstly, you will get $10 to $100 depending on your luck of a bonus if you register you're buying your phone number and email. So literally Weeks doesn't require KYC. So by just using my own link, which is obviously a promo affiliate code, just to be truthful, guys, with you, if you use my link, which was, as I said, guys, will make me money, but also will support you guys and me. So if you use the link and then with no KYC, put your email and your phone number, that's all, no identification needed, you'll get a quick bonus, $10 to $100. As you can see, not real money, but money that can you enter trade with. So if you're lucky, let's just say you get $100 bonus, you can actually like have the futures open and then you use the bonus to enter a trade. So whenever I call it a bonus, you have to understand that it's not a withdrawable amount. It's merely a money that will allow you to enter trades with. So I digress. The first thing you'll be able to get is just a quick free bonus without depositing. You can literally right now make an account with no KYC. You don't have to deposit anything and even trade because you don't have to trade. Just quickly make an account, put your phone number and email, and they will give you $10 to $100 depending on your luck. As I said, if you're too lucky, you'll get the $100 bonus. And if you decide to actually deposit, then if you deposit 100, you're now just get, or after this exclusive offer, they bumped it to $50 bonus. So you deposit 100, you'll get 50%, which is $50, and that's too nice of them, to be honest. So hopefully, guys, you didn't mind the 1 hour, or sorry, the 1 minute ad break. If you want to support the channel, it's always down in the description. I'll never force you to do anything. I have nothing to sell you, but to be totally transparent and truthful, yes, this is an affiliate link, but at least it's something good in terms of an offer, and also it's actually something that I actually use on a daily basis. So if you please do not be sad or mad at me for mentioning something that could make me money after an hour of me talking about trading. Anyways, guys, you always got it in the description, so I do not have to overly speak about it because every single time a new promo comes up, make sure that you read the comments for weeks exclusively. Nvidia said gave the best opportunity for high to short yesterday. Exactly, for high to short. Yeah, exactly. By the way, guys, like I said that, like whenever euphoria kicks in and we see lots of people being happy about a random thing, especially because like obviously the pump mainly were caused by Nvidia and the positive earnings report. And whenever we see a euphoric move up, that's usually the best timing to actually short. And actually, much nicer would have been this fake out. As you can see, we literally like faked out up and then went lower. So like, see how I'm almost telling you guys to please, for the love of God, stop entering longs at the breakout. See how every single time it broke out, price went lower, because like the market likes to stop people out, fake people out, and then make money by themselves on their own. So please, please stop with these like random longs and shorts. Do not open a short now, because you'll be shorting the lows of the market, and do not open longs at the highs, because you'll be obviously like long in the highs of the market. So please avoid such gambling. We've got Alexander in this chat. Oriento, bro. Good evening, bro. Ernesto said, how many years doing videos? Close, maybe four and a half. I'm not sure. Def was seeing Bitcoin hitting 98k 100 for a retest. We'll see. I'll never rule it out. Solana analysis. Maybe I'll take a look at it, but it's for the time being. Let me closely focus on Bitcoin, because obviously if we make an analysis for Bitcoin, it's going to rule and move the whole market. So to be honest, like there's no point of speaking or talking about Bitcoin or anything else, because if Bitcoin goes lower, everything will be dragged with it lower. We got Rushi. Can we see a bull trap? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I mean, I know what the term means, but I'm not sure what kind of time frame we're talking here. We got AV said Nasdaq dumping hard. That's usually why Bitcoin dumps. Like every single time the Nasdaq and the S&P go lower, we see Bitcoin go all the way lower. Like there's a misconception. People think, unfortunately, that if, as you can see here, the S&P, I think the Nasdaq, I also got it open. Maybe I've deleted it for some reason. Here it is. So, or not, this is the something else. But anyways, I do not have the Nasdaq open right now. But even the S&P is also what the market follows in terms of Bitcoin. Most beginner traders think that Bitcoin is the ruler of them all, the anti-stocks, the anti-US market. But unfortunately, it could be in the future. But unfortunately, right now, obviously it's literally following the US market, guys. If you think that you're investing in a coin that is anti or proof or is against the US market, then obviously you are totally wrong. Could be or could change in the future, but for the time being, we literally see the market go lower if the US market is going lower. Hence the to be honest, much better to stop overly, or at least do not kid yourself or fool yourself by thinking that you're like reserving or protecting your money by moving into Bitcoin against the inflated S&P or the inflated US market, because literally we are like at an all-time high at the S&P. Obviously, we had gone down a bit, but we're still within the range or the zone of all-time high at the tops here. So S&P is topping out, hence why Bitcoin was doing well. We saw a little bit of a dump. Literally, the S&P had went down 5%, and that has like made Bitcoin literally go from 126 all the way to 86. So see how like Bitcoin moves with confluence with the S&P. At least so far, that's the way of predicting. Like whenever we see or maybe predict or be expecting a dump or pump on the US market, that would actually guide us within our own analysis of Bitcoin. Amandeep said, I have 55% profit. Should I close positions? I can never answer that question because I do not know what kind of setup you entered with. I don't know how much money you've risked and when was your entry. Maybe I can tell you keep it open, and then I'll find out that you had entered 100x leverage at 89 short. That's wrong, guys. Please do not open shorts when you ever see the price go lower just because you think it's going to go even lower. That's wrong. That's gambling. You can make money on the short run, but on the long run you'll be losing all your money. Hold on a second. Can we see a bull trap? Maybe you can ask that. This guy is such a humble guy. Thank you, brother. Thank you for being nice. Thank you, brothers, all the way to maybe Werewolf said, "Why are you seemingly so much accurate than what X tends to claim?" uh, I'm not sure. Maybe because I understand that I need to keep it technical, understand for the good opportunities, and not be overly advertising or not be pressured by creating content to let you know or make feel pressure to tell you where it's going every single time, because obviously, like, unfortunately, the genre of crypto on X and YouTube is mainly fueled by coming up with videos every single day telling you where the price is going. However, me personally, I'd much rather like be boring a lot and then be correct once, and be boring a lot and then be correct once, because I know when to pick my battles, and I understand that I'm not here to impress anyone. I'm only here to make money. And if me sharing my ideas makes someone else money too, then that's obviously something that is I would not be mad about, guys. Hold on, brothers. We got the Arabs in the chat. Thank you, brothers. Hopefully, I'm going to join in the live stream after a few minutes. I hold on a second. I'm trying to quickly write all the comments down. I think I've missed a lot, to be honest. So please, guys, sorry for missing lots of comments. We've got Valentina said, "I find you through Carl from the Moon Show, and I'm grateful. Thank you." We got Evan, BRT, Amori, Fayal. Manches, do you think we'll see 110k? I have no idea, guys. Amori said a lot of traders will open longs at 84k and think the exchange will try to dump. I don't know. It seems too speculative. How you doing, Ali? Werewolf said, "Yep, the short you described from 90 to 88, I was holding too long. Did not use a stop loss, was already late to the trade, and it was incredibly stupid in hindsight. And I completely had an impulsive moment." Thank you, brothers, for actually like acknowledging where you went wrong, because obviously the first step of you correcting a mistake is actually acknowledging that there is a mistake to be corrected at the first place. So thank you, brother, for actually for like being totally self-aware in terms of that. We've got T-Drip said, "Are you gonna long around 84k?" I cannot say that. I only can tell you that I'm going to be looking and like actively monitoring the reaction. I'm not trying, by the way, guys, I'm not trying to be like play every single scenario out and seem smart here. No, even if I'm not filming content here, I'll never try to randomly log at 84 or 82. I'm not here to impress anyone by saying that yes, I'm going to log 84. If I miss a log at this area, I'll totally show you that my exchange portal doesn't have a log here, because if you want me to be totally honest and transparent, I cannot tell you. Yes, 84 is my next support to try along, but I cannot tell you if I'm going to do it or not. I need to see the reaction. This is actual real life trading that actually makes me a living, guys. I'm not here to show it on YouTube and brag about it and maybe try to be wrong or right lots of time. عبد الحامد في بث العربية. In maybe 10 minutes, I'm going live on my Arabic channel. What's your targets for ETH, brother? If you mean my like short-term targets, I'm going to be waiting for 2,600 and then maybe look for longs. Like, remember how I said 84 to 82 would be my long, like maybe the area where I look for longs on Bitcoin. Similarly on ETH, it would be the 2,600 to 2,500 on ETH. So a zone to be looking to long, it's different to saying I will long at a specific area. Hold on a second. Zloty said, "Yesterday I've also entered late at first. Dead cat bounce. I was driving while price started to fall." True. Hold on, brothers. I'm trying to right now see the comments here. Sorry, Maggie said, "How do you use fixed range and volume profile from side to side?" From the use, like if you mean literally how to put it on, then yes, you click once and then you move a little bit and you click again, and by that you're just choosing and picking which area or which period, to be precise, which period you'd love to inspect the volume of. So it's using it's easy, like putting it on is easy. The way of putting it on is easy, using it's not. Hold on, Bon. Thank you for your nice comments. Bong said, "Like the video." Thank you, Bongs. Hector said, "You are doing great. Congrats." Thank you, brother. Korko said, "The moon was attempting longing a while ago, yet you are contrarian about the bias of Carl." I mean, Dude, no worries. It's all a matter of time you go viral in the community. Hope you remember me. No worries, brother Andres. I'll always remember all the names that were stuck in or had stuck with me at the beginning. I don't watch any more Moonshow. To be honest, like, thank you for enjoying at least my content. Hugo, thank you, brother. Merzat said, Salam alaikum. What do you think about Dr. Prophet? I have no idea who this is. Maybe that's because I actually avoid looking at Twitter. I enjoy Twitter for maybe politics, just me personally, but work wise, money wise, I don't. 1 minute. All right, I think the voice is coming back, guys. Yeah, I think someone kidnapped me. Thank you, brother. Yeah, thank you for actually telling me that the mic was muted, guys. I think I spoke maybe for a good seconds here, maybe. Uh, I only found out, by the way, guys, when I was going to actually mute myself because I'm a bit sick. But when I was going to mute myself, I found out that it's actually muted. Wayne said, Ahmed, quotable boring makes you money. Thank the proof in my 3 weeks PNL. Let's go, brother. Thank you for actually like memorizing and knowing these kind of stuff. Sorry for missing some of the comments, guys, here because I had to go lower just to read if it's muted or not. So I think I've missed a few. Slotty said Carl just posted he got hacked. Your channel is safe. It is, thankfully, but yes, I think he had a hack. Much love from Houston, Texas. You're welcome to the Carne Asada Mexican barbecue. Thank you, brother. Hopefully, I'll come maybe to Houston or maybe to the US. I've never been, to be honest. So thank you for inviting me. Hopefully, I'll see if the invitation is still open when I get the chance to go there. It was yesterday, brothers and sisters. Thank you, Hogs. Lottie said Carl. Oh, okay. I think I've read that. Valentina said, is Bitcoin most oversold in the over 2 years? If by oversold you're talking about the RSI, I do not care about the RSI. Hi, bro, can you make your micro a bit louder? Is it good now, guys? Just quickly double check. Thank you, brother, for maybe pointing that out. Amori says stock market is dropping. Do we think we should wait before we long? Yes, because like, hold on a second. Sorry, brothers. To answer your question, I'm not going to long this move because I'm waiting for 84. So it's more about my analysis than the whole market in general. Then I said, I think inefficiency and fair value gap is the same thing. Kind of. Yani, whatever, like the stuff that I say has some similarity when it comes to maybe ICT concepts, but not totally the same. Ahmed, do you marry to your short bag when you take profit out? I'm not sure what you mean, but I never totally, guys, me having a short open does not mean that I'm expecting the price to go to zero. It's just about a trade that it went right. I took profits, I locked profits, and then I kept on holding on for longer. So do not take me as the short guy. Like the only reason maybe like now maybe the whole maybe idea about me that I'm the guy who shorts Bitcoin is just because the market has been going down, and I wouldn't say smart enough, but I'm quite conscious enough that it's much better to short Bitcoin. So please, as a day trader, I'm not someone that likes to stick with certain thing. When it was bullish, longs were better. Right now, ever since we had made an all-time high at the beginning of October, obviously shorts were easy. So it's not that I never long, it's just that I was never given, especially for the past 2 weeks where my channel had blown up, I was never given a good enough long opportunity. So it's not about me being only short Bitcoin. It's not about me hating Bitcoin as an investment. That's totally wrong. It's just that for the past weeks, I was never given a sensible long opportunity. Hold on a second, brother. Thank you. Uh, Let me quickly read the comments. Ahmed, can you watch the heat liquidation map? It's not something I look at, to be honest. Do you know that the smartest guy predicted Bitcoin 2020K in the next 45 days? No idea about that. Thanks for being right. Thank you for at least being appreciative, brothers. You've called the dumped, and I'm impressed. Thank you for impressing a bit of people. To be honest, I've never meant to impress someone, or I've never meant to make it seem as if I knew it's going to happen. I just try to share my technical analysis, and if it goes well, at least we make money. Is there a reasonable chance that you sharing your methods could lose your edge in trading as more people follow this way of trading the same way? Seems smart. I know werewolf. I know werewolf brother. You're still struggling in terms of trading, but at least I can tell that you're someone who with a bit of a high IQ, because that's a very very smart question to ask. I give you props for asking that. And yes, what you're saying is reasonable, but I've never thought about it. So hopefully it doesn't happen, especially because this channel is too small, and realistically, I'd have to grow to a million or 100K or maybe 500K till I start to actually, or at least the stuff that I put out start affecting my edge. So it's totally it's not out of the realm of possibilities, but to be honest, it's too far away for me to think about, so I've never thought about it. But thank you at least for asking a smart question. Do you have a video on your current strategy and maybe some of the indicators that you use beside volume profile? Give me a second, brothers. I'm going to probably sneeze. Thank you guys for bearing with me. I'm doing it while sick at 10 p.m. in the office. I'm hopefully going. I'm coming. Go. I'm go. Sorry. I'm going to come up with videos like evergreen, one-off educational videos. So be on the lookout for these. So hopefully that would maybe be lot like very helpful for the brothers and sisters out there, because obviously the concepts that I use or say, or like I get asked a question and then I have to repeat it every single live stream. So it's probably better to be creating lots of educational content rather than just sticking with the daily updates every single day. So obviously these will never go away, and also the live streams, but I'm trying to add evergreen content. They are being cooked up in the kitchen, so be on the lookout for these. Hold on a second, brothers. I'm trying to read them quickly. Cohen said Mike is good. I think it is not now. I shorted it this morning. Shukran Rafiq. Thank you, Rafiq. Execution isn't easy, but following you make us progress and learn how to trade correctly. Thanks for that. You're always welcome, brother. Everyone is waiting for that line. Maybe it will front run. Let's just see. If it does, then I've never cared. Can we expect a pullback and price to drop again? I think this is an actual pullback. So how much of a pullback are you waiting for? I'm still waiting for lower if I'm going too long, but that doesn't mean that the price has to do that. If you get what I'm saying here. But obviously, it's much likelier that we go lower than that, than not that. But the honest, like that wouldn't make me short randomly here. All right, brother, just to quickly, before I forget, as I said, guys, if you want to check out, it's totally up to you. But if you want to check it out, we've got the new exclusive offer with Weeks. It gives you $10 to $100 bonus if you bind your phone number and email without no KYC, to be honest, and then you'll get an extra $50 if you deposit 100. So it's totally nice of them to actually give us a nice offer. If you want to check them out, please do check the first link in the description. Yes, this is an affiliate link, but if you want to support me and also make the most out of this nice, to be honest, kind exclusive offer from Weeks, be my guest and check the first link in the description. And secondarily, I always got my free Telegram channel. I have nothing to sell you in the description, but if you want to support me, I don't know what to do. Maybe even liking the video wouldn't matter to me, but I don't know. Thank you for at least being kind is all you can do, to be honest, in terms of actually paying the effort that I do back, to be honest. So I'm totally enjoying that. I would support you on Weeks, but I'm in the US. I would hate to give you some illegal advice, but I think you can use a VPN. Totally up to you, though. That's totally it's fine with you. If you're okay and fine with the current exchange that you're using, please do not feel pressured. I do not need you to use my affiliate code. It's just out there, and I probably would mention it once or twice after talking for an hour. So please do not mind me, or at least do not be mad at me if I talk about it at least once or twice on the live. But please do not feel pressured to sign up with Weeks. I see Lifeman said, where did you learn about trading technical terms? Any person or channel or book seems to have better knowledge than most people in YT. To be honest, just me grouping lots of information from all over the place. So I'd be lying if I'm going to mention one name, but you can, like, I'll always get I'll point you towards looking for liquidity, order flow, and what else? Maybe order flow, liquidity, and volume. So volume, liquidity, and order flow these are the key terms that I use to learn and actually understand. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Speaking for 1 hour and 20 minutes. I'm going to also show some love for the Arabic community. So it's always going to be going live on both channels and giving back the most that I can give, doing it while a bit sick at 10:20 p.m. But Bitcoin never sleeps, hence why I'm trying to stick with you guys for the most time, hopefully, guys. So thank you for being quite nice. I know, just scared to get fund frozen, etc. Totally up to you, brothers. No worry, brothers. Thank you, Valentina. Thank you, Andres, Lifeman, and everybody who had commented. Even if you did not comment, please, thank you a lot for at least showing up at the specific, or at least the middle of the night for me. Maybe not night for you, but thank you guys for showing up, sticking with me, and your nice comments. And I'll get you or see you guys hopefully tomorrow, same time, 4 p.m., 7 a.m.